Alright guys, now we're going to run you through the three basic zip styles that you'll see across the Vissla wetsuits here in South Africa. So firstly is your traditional wetsuit, which as you can see, no zip on the front. That is a back zip wetsuit. And back zip wetsuits have been the longest standing wetsuit structure. They haven't disappeared because there's certainly a niche for them. Only negative to a back zip wetsuit is that it lets water, or used to be that it lets water through the zip onto your back. Vissla, being the great boys that they are, being innovators, they've included a back bib. So in theory, you've actually got a warmer wetsuit with a back zip because you've got an added millimeter of rubber on your back. So prior to Vissla, which is the first brand I've ever seen with it, it would just follow the contours of your neck. However, with a bad wipeout, that might happen. You'd have that fold over your shoulder blades that you'd have to dig in. Gotta love Vissla for this. They've included the back bib as being an over the neck. So now not only do you have an additional insulating 1 millimeter of rubber on your back, but that runs across your neck where you lose a lot of warmth as well. So now that that's negligible in terms of the flush and warmth factor, back zips were preceded by chest zips because a zip is obviously a rigid structure. Now sure enough, the zip does run down your back, and you think, well, how often do you touch your toes surfing? Not much intentionally, but you don't just paddle with your arms, you paddle with your entire back. So with the back zip being rigid, it did hamper and restrict flexibility somewhat, which moves us over to the next style of zip, and that is your very commonly used and very popular chest entry zip. So chest zips came about as a way of minimizing panels and minimizing seams, hence increasing flexibility. And how chest zip entry works, it just basically opens up the side. And we'll get into easiest ways to climb in and out of your wetsuit in a sec. But obviously, by minimizing the panels, you're maximizing the flexibility and also reducing the amount of flash, as in water entering in your suit. So that's become, over the last decade or so, the most popular wetsuit choice in terms of zip style up until now. Then lastly, and everyone, like I mentioned before, super excited about this guy. So of course, chest zip entry would still allow some water in. This U-zip, or as Vissla call it, the V-zip entry system, is ideal. You guys might have heard about zipless wetsuits before. They were a little bit tricky because the aperture was even smaller than the chest zip, which by the way can be quite irksome for people with shoulder injuries, aging surfers, or quite large surfers. This guy has a very, very large aperture, which makes climbing in and out very, very easy. But with the zip running the complete distance around that entire aperture, it is a completely flash-proof system. So with this, you got the benefits of both maximum warmth and maximum flex.